Firas, a good confidence boost for England, obviously beating the side that knocked them out of the World Cup in 2018.
I mean, let's agree that this is not the side that they played 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Obviously, Croatia have lost a lot of its strength, experience, stamina also throughout the game. I remember they played 3 full extra times before facing England in the World Cup semi-final, and they still managed to beat them. But yeah, still plenty of good signs here. I look at 3 players today, and plenty of goods. Calvin Phillips today, the composure, he was very confident. The precision in his passing, playing like a leader, like an experienced player. I heard the Italian commentator today, and he called him the Jurk Pirlo. You can see a number 10 in him, a future leader in the English squad. Phil Foden, this guy, a couple of months ago, was playing minutes and just happy with playing 7 or 8 minutes throughout the games of Manchester City. Then he started playing full games. Then he became a starter and playing the Champions League final. Today, he is a starter in the English squad in the first game. How he handled the pressure of those first minutes and creating that occasion, that's quite something. And it's very promising when it comes to this player. Raheem Sterling, who had a very bad season with Manchester City, you see him today, and you can see that he understands that this Euro is a chance for him to save his season. The way he scored and the way he's taking his team forward, plenty of good signs. Yes, this English side, I'm pleased and I'm surprised in the way they played.
That's right. Obviously, a lot of exciting new talent. There were a few surprises in that lineup, just as you said. Sterling starting instead of maybe Jack Grealish,
Yes.
and Trippier in the left back position.
I think we could criticize all these choices before the game, but when you see the game coming together, when you see what Southgate had in mind, and you see it all playing out perfectly well, you can't criticize him. I think he's the one who knows how the locker room is working. He's the one who understands who's in form, not just physically, but also mentally, who's ready to just play this game. A first game is always the most difficult one. How you start the tournament usually is the game that decides how you're going to be throughout the cup and the tournament. So I think Southgate knew his players better than anybody else, and it turned out well. So I can understand the choices, but only haven't seen the game.
Mm-hmm. And just quickly, quite a disappointing start for obviously the World Cup finalists.
Yeah, it is the end of a generation. We've seen no signs of force or danger throughout the game. Yeah, even Luka Modric, I mean, we know he's at the end of his career. His best days are behind him. So for Croatia, they'll be looking to rebuild perhaps toward the next year. I wouldn't even see them rebuilding something in the World Cup a year from now. It is the end of a generation, unlike England, who's been building on this squad for the last 4 years.
Indeed. One generation coming to end and a generation just coming through there.